To everyone who's been here before, welcome back to my channel, and to everybody new, it's me, Henson, again, your favorite medical student. And I was a first year at University of Miami Miller School of Medicine. I'm currently attending Zoom University, Miami Edition, Medical School Special. But the last time we talked, I was in the middle of cardio, and so I took my cardio final. This happened about 2.5 weeks ago, and with that final, it was a lot harder than the midterm. It was fair. The exam was fair in and of itself, but the final itself was a lot harder than the midterm. But we started neuro yesterday, so we just had the orientation, like the beginning class yesterday, and today I had 2 lectures to go through. Now, I'm not someone who was ever really good at studying at home, nor was I ever someone who was really ever good at watching lectures, which is the biggest reason why I used to go to class last semester, in order to avoid watching lectures. So now that I don't have that option and I'm forced to watch lectures, it's been an interesting transition, to say the least. My sleep schedule the first week of quarantine was abysmal. I'm talking like I would be going to sleep at like 5 a.m. and waking up, I don't know, sometime near when the sun was going down. But trying to fix that slowly but surely, so I'm still trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I've been telling myself be in bed by 1. That hasn't happened yet, but we're gonna keep the hope alive. Regardless though, trying to actually like keep a schedule and actually stay on task with class is really hard. For example, we had 2 lectures today that were slated for 9:10. If this was last semester, I would have woken up, going to class, and etc., etc. But now it's about 4:53 right now, Tuesday, and I started maybe around 3 with the first lecture. So it's not so bad that it's recorded, but on days when we do have more lectures, or on days when like things do start getting worse, this is probably going to become a problem that I'm starting so late. So I am going to try to actually get my schedule a lot more organized, to say the least. As far as studying at home is going, I don't like it. I've been trying to figure out different places inside of my house to study. I've tried the living room, I've tried the table, I've tried going outside. I'm trying to avoid studying inside of my room. I'm currently in my room right now, actually. But today was just one of those days where this is where I wanted to be. However, it has gotten a little bit more difficult to stay on task, to stay motivated. Other than the whole study issue, I can honestly say that I'm loving this whole entire quarantine thing. It's Wednesday. It's about 10:30 a.m. I woke up a little before 10, but I went to sleep a little after 3 yesterday. But it is honestly a good direction and the right step towards establishing my sleep schedule again, because I am waking up a lot earlier than I usually do, and I went to sleep relatively early compared to what I used to go to sleep at. Yesterday, like I said, we had 2 lectures, and I don't know what went wrong, but those 2 lectures should have taken me about, 3-4 hours at most, and it took me a little over 7 yesterday to do 2 lectures. That's how unfocused and all over the place I was as far as studying. Like studying at home, I don't know why, but I haven't picked up the grind yet. I haven't really picked up the groove or been able to separate just like the home like nonsense from actual working, studying, things like that. So my goal for today, we have 3 lectures, is to actually figure out like a different type of, not just like a grind, but a different type of schedule that allows me to actually get it done in a lot less than 7 hours, because I can't do that again for 2 lectures, more or less. approximately 4:17 p.m. Studying was going well this morning. Actually, I was being productive. I was getting things done, and then I got hit with like a super wave of exhaustion. And the problem also with being home is that my bed is right there. So I ended up taking a nap about 45 minutes before waking up to come back to studying. First impressions of like the module itself when it comes to neuro, it's a lot different than cardio off rip. Neuroanatomy plays like a huge part, and our first 2 weeks is actually purely neuroanatomy. And off rip, I can tell you that this is a lot. Another thing that is different about this, and which is really a result of having to do this at home versus what would be the norm. So our school is MBME. So like for cardio, we had all MBME exam. It was 100% MBME. So with that, although studying lectures was good, we could also get all the high yield stuff and all the material we needed from studying USMLE resources. Now, because we are at home and our school isn't able to give us like the customized MBME exams, we do have homemade exams, not take home because they're still being proctored and they're still being watched and everything, but we do have homemade exams, which means that lectures are now that much more important. So now I'm pouring over the lectures in way more detail and with the scrutiny that I did not do for cardio as well. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to use like Boards and Beyond and Pathoma and stuff for this one. Probably if I don't understand a topic, I'll try to go through that topic through like another resource, but for right now, it's definitely a different playing field, definitely a different ball game, but at least I'm studying. That's the important part here. Alright, so today's Wednesday.
What?
Yesterday was Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Trying to lose track of my days. Still not as efficient or productive as I want to be. Currently eating cereal. But I'm trying to figure out like a new rhythm or basically I'm trying to figure out how exactly my studying at home is going to work. I'm also not looking forward to today's lectures at all because I have a friend who was able to get ahead and do those lectures yesterday, and he told me that they're extremely difficult and that they're going to take a lot of time. So, yay me. Good morning, everyone. It's finally Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I finished all my lectures yesterday. Thank God. I'm really happy about that. I have more lectures today, which I'm planning on getting through. However, the problem with yesterday, so I tried to go to sleep around 1:30, and I ended up laying in bed till almost 5 a.m. not being able to fall asleep. So I woke up today around noon. It was a little afternoon, which really kind of like set me back for the day because I was trying to wake up closer to like 9-10 a.m. so I could get everything done early, but things happen. I'm really glad I did get to sleep in though. So making breakfast now. It's about 12:40 something a.m. And then I'm gonna start studying because I want to get all the lectures out of the way for today. Not that I have any plans for today or tomorrow anyway, but I just want to not do something to still feel like it's a Friday night.
8 hours later.
I have one more lecture left. It's 8:45 p.m. I can probably finish this by, let's say, 10 because I know I'm going to get distracted. And following this, my roommate has highly recommended the show Money Heist on Netflix. So I'm planning on watching that after I'm done studying. And then this weekend, I'm hoping to solidify my plan for actually continuing on and studying for this. So this weekend, I'm planning on like searching through Boards and Beyond and watching all of the relevant videos that do correspond with the lecture we are on right now. With the module we are on right now. I do not know if Boards actually has material for this module because I haven't searched it yet. However, I do plan on going through it all this weekend, watching all of the videos that I did not watch and then kind of reviewing all of the PowerPoints. I'm really trying my hardest to stay on top of this module because the fact that I am home means it will be really easy to get behind. I'm really proud of everything I've done this week, and I'm really hoping that like after this weekend, if I feel comfortable with where I'm at, then I'll just continue studying the same way for next week. And if I don't, then we're gonna try to switch some things around, and then we're gonna try to find something that works better. However, one more lecture, and then the week will be over. I will be watching Money Heist, and then following that, this is the review for the weekend, nothing special, and then we're gonna be right back at it again on Monday.